Fivio Foreign has found himself entangled in numerous rap beefs over the years, from his recent clash with 21 Savage to his outspoken opinions on the current state of hip-hop. In a particularly fiery Twitter rant, he didn't hold back, taking aim at multiple prominent figures in the industry, including 50 Cent, T.I., Young Thug, Lil Baby, Boosie Badass, and Ruga. Known for his fearless approach and unwillingness to filter his thoughts, Fivio once again demonstrated why he is often at the center of controversy within the rap world, sparking reactions and debates that reverberated through social media almost instantly. The rant began with Fivio directing his energy toward Ruga. His comments appeared to reference the Chicago rapper's recent boxing victory, which occurred on Saturday, March 14th, and the subsequent challenge Ruga issued to G Herbo. Fivio made it clear that he was unimpressed with Ruga's boxing achievements, shifting the focus to what he felt was an unresolved personal matter between them. He reminded Ruga of a previous challenge he had extended, insisting that it was meant to be addressed man to man. According to Fivio, every street-level call-out carries weight and must be met with a response. The drill rapper made his point unequivocally, writing that because Ruga had failed to engage on that level, he would forever appear weak, or pissy, in his words, in Fivio's eyes. This was not a critique of Ruga's skills in the ring, but a reflection of perceived respect and accountability within the street and rap culture that Fivio identifies with. Fivio's tone carried a mix of anger, disappointment, and street-minded seriousness, emphasizing the notion that respect in the industry goes beyond public victories or appearances. For him, the matter was more than a personal feud. It was about authenticity and following the unspoken rules of confrontation in the streets. In his eyes, ignoring a direct challenge was an affront to credibility, and he made no effort to soften that judgment. The post set the tone for what would become a multi-layered critique of several hip-hop figures, blending personal grievances with broader commentary on loyalty and consistency. Next, Fivio shifted his attention to 50 Cent and his ongoing dispute with T.I. While their feud has been widely reported, Fivio's comments indicated frustration with how 50 Cent was handling the situation. He criticized Fif for allegedly attacking other, older New York rappers, rather than fully addressing his issues with T.I., suggesting that 50 Cent was misplacing his focus. Fivio's words reflected both loyalty to his city and an expectation that conflicts should be addressed in their intended context. He implied that instead of inspiring unity or demonstrating strength in his primary rivalry, 50 Cent was engaging in distractions that diluted the seriousness of the feud. Fivio's critique highlighted a perceived lack of solidarity among New York rappers, lamenting that the city did not collectively support a focused stance on the conflict, even as he ultimately expressed a resigned "fuck it" toward the situation. This criticism also touched on a recurring pattern in 50 Cent's career. Fif has historically been involved in numerous disputes across the industry, targeting artists such as Papoose, Dame Dash, and Benzino, among others. The veteran rapper often uses social media to address conflicts, blending trolling, humor, and direct confrontation. In his feud with T.I., 50 Cent has similarly relied on public commentary rather than a flood of diss tracks, contrasting with T.I. and his family, who have responded musically on several occasions. Fivio's frustration appeared to stem from this dynamic, emphasizing a desire for clarity, directness, and proper attention to what he sees as legitimate confrontations. Fivio's next focus included Boosie Badass, Lil Baby, and Young Thug. In the case of Boosie, the commentary seemed related to a list he had circulated, which identified rappers not in protective custody. According to Fivio, Boosie had omitted him and several other rappers from this list, which Fivio perceived as disrespectful or ill-considered. He referred to Boosie as Boogie, asserting that the list's omissions were unjustified and suggesting that this misstep reflected a lapse in judgment or understanding of street loyalty. The post communicated both disapproval and a sense of offense, highlighting how reputations and public perceptions play a critical role in hip-hop culture, particularly for those who navigate its street-influenced subculture.